Student Defense. First, I'm going to start off with saying some quick facts about me. First, something you should know about me is that my favorite team is the Dodgers. I am the youngest in my family, so I'm the second child, and I have an older brother which is 20 years old. My favorite sport is baseball, and I am planning to join the softball team in my future high school. I am planning to attend Roosevelt Magnet, so right across the street, and I'm in advanced math right now, so I'm taking Algebra 1, and I'm planning to take the Jaime Escalante program during the summer to do geometry, so I can be in Algebra 2 in my freshman year. And another quick fact about me is that my favorite color is blue. First, I'm going to start off with the pathway outcome of me being a collaborator. I'm going to be showcasing my science project, which I did with my two other group members, Marco and America. I collaborated in this project by doing the introduction, gathering data, and passing out surveys so we could gather data. We all had to work together to figure out an idea. At first we thought to do elephant toothpaste, but when we're like, that's too common, and another group took the idea already. So we're like, what should we do? And since we all play sports, we decided to do a project based off on sports. So our driving question was, does sports affect your self-esteem? What does that mean is that if sports affects your day-to-day life, and if it affects how you act with others. Each member in our group had a role to complete. So as I said, I did the introduction, and I gathered data, and we put it on graphs as right there. And then after writing everything down, we had to display it. So that was our scheme was like to do like the background was black, and then like colors that were bright out and gather your attention. So as you can see, it was black and then colorful colors. And then we planned it out, and that was how our project turned out. And yeah. So that's me being a collaborator by collaborating in my science project, as well as my other group members collaborated too. Next, another pathway outcome I'll be showing is critical thinking. For critical thinking, I'm going to be showing you guys a mechanism we built in our robotics class. The assignment was to make a science spin. So first we had to think of a design to build. At first we didn't know what to do. The common mechanism to do was to put like a stick to a motor, so it could be, that was simple. But then we're like, that's too simple, so we thought about adding more gears, which are the things that spin. And we added more, so there was a stick connected to the motor, which was a little gear, and then the little gear will make the middle gear spin, and the middle gear will make the other gear spin, which the stick was attached to, and that was the sign. I was willing to listen to other my group members so we could have ideas, because if you work together, you could get through things faster. So we used critical thinking on this. As I said, we used more gears, so that was one thing of critical thinking. Another way of critical thinking was because we had to code and put it on the vertex so it could work. At first it didn't work, but then we asked for help, and then it worked. So by hitting the light switch, which is the red thing over there, it spins, and then in our sign it says keep smiling. So we accomplished our goal by making the mechanism, having more gears, and working together. So we use critical thinking to work together. Finally, I'm going to be talking about how I grew throughout my through my middle school years, so 6th grade through 8th grade, and in general too. I grew in many ways through these artifacts, and in general, one way is that I grew out of my comfort zone. As I am right now, presenting to you guys, in my 6th grade I wouldn't want to do this. I would be less shy. I wouldn't in 6th grade I would stay with my 5th grade friends that I met in elementary, and I wouldn't make new friends because I wouldn't to talk to new people. I would just stay in my comfort zone, not talk to people. But now I grew out of that, and I'm less shy, and I'm presenting to you guys right now. And then, so yeah. And then also presenting, raising your hand in class, I wouldn't like to do that. But now I have to, so because it's part of your grade. And then another thing I grew was being a better communicator with others. Like I said, I was shy and I wouldn't like to talk to people, so I just stay with my group of friends. But now I talk to others, and it's better to talk to other people because you get to meet new people and you experience new friends, and it's something new to you guys, so you guys learn new things about other people. Another way I grew was by problem solving, and I gotten better by that. Yes, you come to school to like, so you could get better at problems like math problems or English. Or essays could be easier, but there's more to that. It's like there's life problems too, and you have to also get better through that. So like having friends, communicating with others, that helps you. So problem solving has gotten easier for me. And then the last thing was learning from my mistakes. There was many mistakes that we did through the artifacts. For example, like the mechanism, at first it wouldn't work, so we had to ask for help. So that helped us out. So I learned from my mistake. And then for my project, there was not really mistakes, but I learned from that. So like, because you also have to like choose the people you're gonna work with, because yes, you're your friends, but you also have to like pick people that they will actually help you out in the project. So be wise when you pick your friends in the projects. So that comes to a conclusion. This was my portfolio defense. Is there any questions?
You mentioned that asking for help was very important in getting you to accomplish your goals. What advice do you have for students who feel like shy about asking for help, or feel that asking for help makes you look not so smart?
Yeah. You shouldn't be shy, because like if you're shy and you don't ask questions, you're not gonna learn more. If you ask questions, you don't get stuck in the problem. You'll grow out of it, and you're gonna be. Yes, people are smarter than you. Yes, they're gonna think, oh, she's dumb, or like he doesn't know what he's doing. But by asking you, it's gonna make you as smart as them, so you know what you're doing. So by asking questions does not make you think you're dumb or nothing. You're making it. You're growing to it. You could be like them or even better.
I have a question. What was your most used outcome while you were here in Pathway Outcome when you were here in Hollenbeck?
Collaborating, because you got to collaborate in a lot of groups, and like Olivares and like Cueva, like you have to collaborate in groups, like science projects, and also collaborating is like raising your hand in class, so like being less shy.
What advice would you have for students who might have to do a portfolio project next year? What advice would you have for them as far as selecting artifacts or the presentation?
For artifacts, just like pick your strongest one that you think you did good, and like that could also show your pathway outcome. And for pathway outcomes, like choose the one like you've been using most throughout your 3 years in middle school. So like I choose collaborating, because you have to collaborate a lot in projects.
How can you make yourself not shy anymore? Or how do you do it?
Well, I just like, yes, I'm still shy, but I'm not shy. Like accept, like having friends. Like, well, for my friends, I'm less shy when I'm around them, because you also have to trust them. So like, choose your friends wisely too. And then like just being comfortable around people, like that makes you better, like to be less shy. And then like makes you less shy, like has you more friends, like it helps you out through life being less shy. So if you're shy, like just come out of it, like nothing bad will happen when you're less shy. Yeah.
This is rather a comment. I thought your presentation was really done well, and I liked how you went into specifics in each artifact you had.
Thank you.
Yeah, I would say one piece of advice that I would give is getting rid of those fillers. So you would say, so yeah, a lot. So yeah. So when you practice your presentation, you want to be aware of those so that you take them out, because it takes away from how concise your presentation should be. But I agree with Danya. I think this was well done.
Thank you.
Yeah, I agree too. It is very well done, and I can attest to your collaborating skills are very, very good. So I appreciate that. It really showed in your presentation.
Thank you.
I also like how you did so you can make advice if people are shy to not talk to someone.
Yeah. They just come out and like nothing bad will happen. Like it helps you out in life.